All right. Good morning,
Good morning.
everyone.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, DJ. Good morning, King. And,
Morning.
unang-unang bumati sa atin sa chat, si Evangeline. How do we call you, Evangeline? Miss Evangeline Ulanday? Do we call you Vangie, Eva, Angeline, Lynn? Pakitext mo naman sa amin para para malaman namin how we can address you. Isa to sa mga masugid nating tagapanood ng Kape Tayo and also ng Practical Leadership Online, if I'm not mistaken. So good morning, everyone, and welcome. It is September 23. So ilang araw na lang, mga kapatid, bago mag-Christmas.
Eto na, itatype ko na.
Yan, tatype mo na. Lagay mo sa banner natin kung ilang araw na lang para malaman natin kung... Yeah!
93 days.
93 days of Christmas. Oh my gosh. Oo, yan, Vangie. So good morning, Vangie. Yeah, now we know. Oo. And of course, Steph Garcia, good morning also to you. Tanong, mga kapetid, how do you think you're gonna be celebrating Christmas, DJ? Kasi 93 days na lang. Kala magplano-plano na tayo.
Matagal pa naman eh. So, I'm planning and hoping na reunions are allowed with family.
Oo.
Siguro dati, ang plano, anong kailangan, anong lutuin, anong gagawin. Ngayon, magkita-kita lang yung pamilya at magkakaibigan, okay na eh. Kahit anong, diba? Kahit nga walang handa, kita-kita lang, festive na yun eh. Kasi matagal na pinagkakasama yung mga pamilya eh. Pero kung hindi pa rin pwede, at sabi ng government natin eh, social distancing pa rin, siyempre, susundin natin. Zoom ulit.
Of course, Zoom ulit.
Zoom pa rin.
And that's for the family, no? How about for when it comes to work, ikaw, King? Ano sa tingin mo? Paano tayo celebrate ng mga Christmas party natin sa opisina, sa mga kasama natin sa trabaho?
Ayun ang napakagandang tanong. Okay. Depende, Coach RD, no? Sa kung, of course, yung sa ano natin, di ba, yung mga MECQ, GCQ, and kung ngayon kasi nasa PASQ na tayo, nasa PASQ na tayo, depende sa protocols ng government and ng local, ng Makati, kasi Makati yung office namin eh.
Right.
So if they will ease it by December, feeling ko naman kami as office mates, makakapag Christmas party kami, I guess, kailangan pa rin social distancing sa December. Pero with other groups that we have sa church, ako personally, I will not go to parang wala akong balak sumali sa mga maraming Christmas parties ngayon. Di ba parang sa nakaraang mga taon na nagbibilang tayo ng mga Christmas parties na pinupuntahan natin. We really like going out and going to those parties, but for this season, I think maybe isa lang for staff for me. And then online. I mean, we can do so much online now. Ang dami nating natututunang gawin online. And enjoy pa rin naman. I think just seeing each other even online will really help. But ayun, again, depends on how the government will ease up on the regulations kung paano mag-meet, and of course if there's a update sa COVID situation natin.
Yeah. Lalo na yung vaccine, no? Inaantay natin yan, the first batch of vaccine that will be coming out. Hopefully it comes out soon. Pero mga kapatid, tayo magkikita-kita tayo.
Magkikita tayo.
Kailangan. Kasi for those of you that are watching, because we've been together for so many years already, naging tradition na po namin, kami, at 5 of us, including Direk Iko and Tristan, 5 of us, including our wives, so meron kaming parang couples Christmas dinner celebration. So we used to hold it in red in Alabang, but since that is now not in operation, i-move natin this year sa Keg naman sa BGC. So huwag kayong mag-alala, may social distancing tayo. Yan. Tapos safety protocol, babarilin kayo ng thermometer, di ba? Tapos puro alcohol yan. And then we have those acrylic panels for just to make sure that everybody is safe, no, as they dine. So yun yung namin, yun yung mga tagapanood, all 10 million hindi 10,000 viewers today. Yun yung aming annual Christmas tradition as friends and together with our wives who are also friends with each other. So, pero yung sa mga pamilya, tama ka, King, di ba? Sa dami ng binibilang mong Christmas parties in the past, ngayon pipiliin mo na lang talaga kung ano yung sobrang importante na dadalahan mong Christmas party. And I guess everybody understands, di ba? Naintindihan naman na tao yung pagka hindi ka nakadala, hindi ka nakapunta. Zoom na lang.
Coach RD and King, one of the safest people you can actually hang out with right now, apart from your own families, your office mates. Kasi nag-regulate yung government ng daily health monitoring. So, the mere fact na pinapayagan kayo pumunta ng office, may monitoring yun na 2 weeks. So,
correct.
Pwedeng advice yun dun sa mga magkakaibigan at magkakamag-anak. No? You can actually just do a self-monitoring for the next 2 weeks prior to when you will meet or celebrate something just to be safe. Pero hindi pa rin foolproof yun kasi pag asymptomatic, di ba? Hindi mo naman malalaman eh. Tapos ito pa yung isang challenge. Paano tayo mag-share ng food? Di ba?
O-order na lang tayo ng o-order tayo sa Keg.
Pre-pack?
Ng pre-pack.
Yes, lechon belly.
Ay,
lechon
okay
belly.
lang naman, Coach. Isang buong lechon belly per person.
per family.
Per family.
Okay.
Ano yan? 3 sizes yan. Meron tayong family pack which feeds 4 to 5. Meron tayong barkada which feeds 10 to 15. And we have the party. Yung party tuloy. Yung party.
Pag nasobrahan, party na.
Pag nasobrahan, party ka na. Yung party ng lechon belly natin, mga kapatid, ano yun? 20 to 25 ang napapakain doon.
Sarap.
So kung malaking pamilya mo, pwede ka mag-order ng gano'n. We'll deliver it to your house. Tapos you can have a party. And then, kung gusto niyo naman, pagpadala rin kayo sa mga kamag-anak ninyo as yun na yung regalo ninyo, di ba? Instead of giving individual gifts, ito na yung regalo namin sa'yo, tapos mag-zoom tayo for dinner. Sama-sama kayo nagkikeg lechon belly. Sus! Ayos na!
Sarap.
Okay na. Papadala kayo yung telephone number. Yes, we will have dining already. Starting tomorrow. We're opening tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yep,
Thursday. Ilan ang capacity ko?
Kasi ang sa loob namin, inside, our capacity is about 50. Yeah, 50. And then outside, we have another 20. Yung alfresco dining namin is 20. So you get 30% of that. That's what's allowed. Both inside for 50. So 30% of 50 and then 30% of 20. Yun yung total seating namin for dining. At any given time, di ba? So kaya, labas-pasok ng mga tao, we can accommodate a lot. Pero malakas talagang delivery, mga kapatid. Malakas talagang delivery.
Oo, kasi ngayon talaga, busy yung mga riders ngayon ng mga delivery services.
Correct.
During lunch talaga, dire-diretso yan. Anong oras ba yung Anong oras yung operating hours?
Talagang nagpa-plug tayo, no?
Hindi kasi nung Monday kasi nasa BGC ako.
Yes.
But it was too early. Feeling ko sarado pa. So I didn't bother to check it out.
Yeah. So for personal,
for personal,
our operating hours we're open for lunch. So we're
11,
open for lunch
12,
and yeah,
or
11 o'clock.
11.
Actually, 10 o'clock we're open already.
Yung 10 o'clock din.
Yeah. 10 o'clock we're open kasi we start cooking eh. Ang belly na nagaling sa Keg, Litchon belly, pag dineliver yan sa bahay mo, mainit pa at saka
Sarap.
pag kinatok mo yung balat, nako, crispy. Because that's how we want to do it. We want to serve it fresh, yung fresh from the oven. So it takes about 3 hours to prepare. 3 hours to prepare. The family ang pinakamaliit. Then maybe add another hour for the 2 more. So our team goes to work very early preparing all of those things, and then they start cooking na for the orders of takeout and delivery.
Sige,
So
sige.
now if you're gonna dine in, meron na sa oven na umiikot lang siya just to keep it warm. So when it's served to you, when you come in to dine, when it's served to you for lunch or for dinner or for happy hour, gusto mo mag-happy hour doon, yun yung gawin mong pulutan. Then it's really crispy. Tapos meron pa, kapatid. Meron kang plain, original flavor. Meron ka pang spicy.
Wow.
Yun ang the best. Hi.
Sarap,
Okay,
sarap.
ginutom bigla ako. Oh my God.
Oo nga,
Okay.
tama na.
Breakfast
Kape pala.
Tama, may nanonood sa atin galing Cebu. So, pag gusto niya ng Cebu, Litchon Belly, 1. Meron sa BG. Pasok na pa.
Yes. Di ba ang Cebu, mabavalidate to ni Juan eh. Yung Cebu Litchon, hindi na kailangan ng Mang Tomas. Hindi na kailangan ng gano'n. Kasi in itself, sobrang
malasa na.
Absolutely. Kung maglalagay ka man ng sausawan, suka. Yeah, because it can get salty. Yung pag-prepare nila ng lechon sa Cebu.
Panlaban sa mantika.
Yes, panlaban sa mantika at sa alat. At saka panlaban sa kolesterol.
Sa kolesterol.
So healthy tayo, healthy.
Okay, thank you for that keg update. At least alam ko na. Nung isang araw kasi nandun ako pero it was too early, 8 o'clock ata. So,
yeah.
Or mga around 8:30. So, wala.
But don't worry, we deliver. If you want to dine in, you're welcome. But we also deliver. We deliver to any part of Metro Manila. Yun. Even Antipolo. Umabot na kami ng Antipolo. Umabot na kami ng... umabot na kami doon.
Sige.
So, please, do drop by or check out our page on Facebook and Instagram. Yes,
so
totoo yan.
This segment is brought to you by Keg Litchon Belly.
Talaga.
Ang sarap pala ng may sponsor, no? Sana maging totoo.
Huwag kayo mag-alala, mga kapatid. Makakatikim kayo. Ito, matitikman nyo.
Knuckles pala.
Knuckles. Pero makakatikim kayo. Huwag kayong mag-alala. Don't worry. And for all you know, baka mamaya meron din tayong pag-game dyan mamaya. Diba?
Uy!
Pwedeng mapanalo ang Litchon Belly. We don't know. Naku, sabi ni Vanji, naku, you're promoting cholesterol. Hey. Yeah. Oo. Don't worry, may panlaban tayo dyan. Di ba? You eat well, you eat what you want, but also you take care of your health very, very well. Yun. So,
wag lang excess. Correct.
Hindi pwedeng araw-arawin ang Litchon Belly. Only for special. Every other day. Para may time. Para may time na bumaba. At saka lumabas. Ano mga headliners natin, mga kapatid? By the way, before we go to that, may lang akong gustong tanong and we can lead into some of the headliners. Kasi tinanong ko to sa mga kasama natin, si Derek at saka si Tristan last Monday. I asked them if, kasi news item ni Tristan is we already have approval for tourism, meaning we have a go signal. People can come to the Philippines, foreigners can come to the Philippines, and they can come visit our beach, all the beaches, all the nice vacation places in the Philippines. So I asked the question also to you now. Kung tapos na yung if we lift the lockdown, when everybody's free to travel, where would you go? Both local and international. Doon muna tayo sa local. Ikaw, Lijay, saan mo balak magbiyahe?
Ako, baby steps muna siguro.
Okay.
Bago, kasi yung habit of social distancing and all that, di ba? Parang maganda mag-Tagaytay or mag-Batangas area na hindi masyado puno. Tapos, budget permitting, may mga spa dyan na malalayo naman yung mga cabans ba yun, and even yung those little houses with your own private pool, yung mga ganun. So may social distancing pa rin. Para dahan-dahan. Yun yung local.
Okay. International?
Titignan natin kung ano yung safe. Kasi kahit mag-lift, mahirap na baka doon ka pa makakuha na sa ibang bansa.
Yeah.
So, monitor muna natin yan. Pero, yung malapit din ulit, siguro Southeast Asia muna. Japan would be nice if they are allowing ano pa ba yung magagandang baka parang beach din. Yung mga Bali, para ganun din. May social distancing pa rin. I would advise people not to go to the cities. If they could go to the countryside. In the same way na dito, para mas safe nga talaga lumabas ng di ba? Ng urban setting. So, probably beach again also. Sri Lanka's nice. I was there last year. And there are doon bisiksikan yung mga tao. For some reason, I don't know why. People are more relaxed and they don't really they don't have big malls. So mostly it's resorts and beaches. Parang for me, para ka nasa Alabang Town Center 10 years ago. 10, 20. Ganun yung spacing and setup. So Sri Lanka would be nice. I'd probably go there with the family.
Nice.
Plus it's a cheaper version of Bali.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Magkalapit lang sila So, pero magkita yung presyo.
Galing. Ikaw naman, King. Kung babiyahe kayo.
Siguro, locally, Batangas, Baguio, Zambales. Yun yung top 3 ko.
Wow. In order yon, in order. Meaning top 8. Paano mo talaga Batangas?
So, oo. Batangas, Baguio, Zambales.
Okay. And then, kung international naman?
International. Kung international naman, top is Japan. Kasi we were really planning on going to Japan next year or end of the year. So, Japan, and then Japan, Korea, US, I guess.
Okay, Japan. Ang tagal mo nag-isip, Japan rin pala lahat.
Puro Japan, Korea,
Okinawa, and Tokyo. Pinoy lang Tokyo, Osaka, and Okinawa. So sabi ni Juan, nag-iimbita. Aba, akala mo nag-iimbita si Juan. Maraming salamat. Sabi niya, punta kayo dito. Sa Cebu. Yan.
I actually have coach, meron akong uncle tsaka auntie na nakatira sa Cebu. So dinala nila kami sa before sa yung whale watching.
Oslob,
yes. Pumunta kami sa Oslob. Okay? So may relatives ako sa mga kapatid ng mom ko lives in Cebu. So, ang sarap talaga ng pagkain sa Cebu, coach.
Oh yeah. Oh. At saka maganda kasi sa Cebu, in a few minutes you're in the mountains.
Oo, correct.
Sa top, di ba? Hindi na top. Parang Tagaytay nila yun In a few minutes you're in the beach. But you can still live in the city. Yun yung maganda sa Cebu.
Traffic
You have a little bit of the traffic. Which you have a little bit of the hustle, di ba? May hustle ka na konti, the city life, but at the same time, everything is near. So, and the food is really good. The food is really good in Cebu.
Pero ang ganda nung yung parang SM na bagong develop. Well, nung nandun ako, bagong development siya. By the, na siya beach ba? O anong tawag doon?
Wow.
So, by the water na halos. So, bago lahat, everything is new. We passed by it, I think, going to Oslo and going back. Dumaan kami dun sa banda na yun. And ang ganda, alam ko may mall din doon then. There are a lot of development doon ng SM. Ang ganda-ganda.
Yeah.
So, away from the traffic.
Away from the Manila Bay Sands. Doon ka sa totoong white sands. Oy, abangan pa rin natin mga kapatid yung mga bali-balitang ganyan kasi ongoing pa yan. It's not done, no. And I'll just add that I remember that a few episodes back nagbalita tayo ng about the doctors in CDC PH that they were already asking to lift the lockdown because there's a new, well, it's not the new drug, it's HCQ and loading on vitamin D and vitamin C. I think you were there, no, Lee J? You were there in that episode. Apparently, they released a statement. Dr. Galvestan released a statement that he was not involved in CDC PH and he does not recommend or doesn't even use or prescribe HCG to treat COVID. So we just wanted to correct that for all of you that are watching. Na fake news din kami. So
na fake news ang Philippine Star kasi doon galing
na fake news ang Philippine Star, right? Yep, that's where it came from. And in line with fake news, just in Inquirer naman, nakita natin, nabasa natin just this morning that there are 100 plus fake websites linking to Facebook accounts linking to the Philippine police. So Facebook has taken all of that down. I think they're cleaning. That's what Facebook is doing. They're slowly cleaning. They're slowly purging the different accounts that are fake and that are real. So inaayos nila lahat yan. So
nagbigay na ba ng statement, coach, ang police tungkol dyan?
Wala pa. It was just an article on the side of
may naisip lang ako na baka nadamay yung kapulisan natin. Kasi normally, when you do a fake Facebook account, you're actually concealing your identity. And to give a fair shot to our police departments, they have to monitor their personnel. It might be just that their personnel are trying to avoid, they want to be incognito with their personal lives. And it's not actually part of the police operations. May ganun possibility na nagkataon lang yung there might be some people who are actually concealing or having multiple identities online because good to.
Pero ang interesting dito kasi sabi rito in an online press conference on Tuesday night, Gleicher said most of the content in the fake accounts, which were managed by people affiliated with various police and military agencies, revolved around criticism of the opposition, activism, and communism. So kaya siya na-trace and it was deemed na I guess problematic, kaya siya tinake down because of these three things na ginagawa pala. Kaya pala.
Hindi nag-trigger.
Yeah. And we still believe in the police because a few years back, you remember, guys, we had an opportunity to be able to speak to the police in Makati. Diba? The ones that were assigned to the Makati area. You remember that? Yeah, we did we did a seminar, a leadership seminar for them, and they were very participative. They were very engaged. Of course, we still believe that there are people in the ranks that are people of integrity, people that really uphold the law. Para protektahan tayo, may mga tao talaga na ganyan. So, on one side, we thank Facebook for shutting down these fake accounts, so that ma-curb din the ranks of our police, diba? Kasi may mga police talaga tayo na they really want to do good. They really want to fulfill their mandate to protect civilians, to protect and to serve, as they say in the States. I don't know what the motto is here in the Philippines, but to really help fight crime, to really help protect the innocent and all. No? So we still do believe that the police is still an agency that can be relied on. May mga bata na yun, may mga batang police na who really want to give their lives to help to help the country or to help the community. In fact, the cousin of my wife is a high-ranking official in the Southern Police District. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow!
So he's been a police for many years already. So ganun talaga sila. And there are those that really want to make sure that they fulfill their role to the best of their abilities. Diba? So thank you for taking that down and shutting it down, because now we're cleaning, diba? Inaayos natin yan. So very good. Okay yan. Police. Kayo ba nung bata kayo, inisip niyo ba na maging police or military, or did you ever have those? I know we all played at some point. We all played
Cops and robbers.
Or cops and robbers, or nag-desert, hindi naman desert. Ano ba yung mga panahon na yan? Di ba naggagapang-gapang ka, nagbabari lang kayo ng gano'n. But did any of you even think about entering the service?
Ako, I think parang lahat, bumbero, police, military pilot. Kasi when I was young, naririnig ko lagi yung mga military choppers around That was 90s. So, naririnig ko. So, parang ang saya. And of course, makakakita ka ng tanks, and you will really be encouraged to
Yeah.
So,
ako, coach, and piloto, kasi mas mahirap barilin sa isip ko lang. Kasi nakalipad ka, mas kukonti kayo doon kaysa sa ground. Kung di piloto, bombero, kis kalaban mo ako. Walang baril. Baril mo, water gun lang.
Non-confrontational pala to si Lee.
Peace, bro.
Peace.
Bombero, tapos yung grandfather ko kasi nasa military, pero cargo plane. So, hindi pa rin yung magdo-dogfight ka. Plane. So, okay ako sa mga passive lang. Passive-aggressive lang dating.
Ako nung lumabas ang Top Gun, gusto ko maging piloto.
Maverick.
Diba? Maverick. Gusto ko maging piloto Iceman, di ba? Si Goose, di ba? Of course, not all pilots look like that, di ba? But it was a nice idea to be a pilot.
The whole time, I thought they all did.
They look more like Goose rather than Maverick.
Grabe si angas ni Maverick tsaka ni Iceman.
Speaking of which, next year na yung
Top Gun 2.
Medyo na-push. Dapat this year Kaya lang, wala manunood So, next year na daw.
Tapos, nung lumabas si Rambo, so maging Vietnam vet, di ba? So maging
magtatago ka na sa putikan, Alam niyo ba?
Di ba? Tapos pinag-tihingi ka lang nila, mata mo lang makikita. Tapos you remember his knife? That long knife, my God. Wow, sword na yan. Di ba? So,
I think that was one of the movies na mas sikat yung part 2 kaysa part 1.
Yes,
Hindi ko
that's true.
pinanood yung part 1 eh. Ang pinanood ko lang yung Rambo eh, which is part 2 pala. Okay?
Yes.
Naalala ko, pumila pa ako noon sa Greenbelt. Buhay pa yung sila na yun. Haba ng pila.
Oo. First Blood yun eh. The first movie was First Blood.
First Blood.
And then they ended that whole series with The Last Blood.
Galing.
First Blood, Rambo 2, Rambo 3. Umabot yata ng Rambo 365 eh. Tapos,
ang dami ng
Sylvester Stallone talaga.
Ang dami ng nabaril na
Sylvester Stallone. Diba? Don't you notice the way he makes movies, no? Si Sylvester Stallone. It's Rocky. Rocky 522. Diba? Or
hindi mo na nga maintindihan
eh. Expendables. But
nung nag-retire si Rambo, naging Expendables na siya. Tinuloy niya lang doon. Retired mercenary naman sa doon.
Correct. Grabe, no? So all of us have one thing, I mean, at least the three of us here. And I'm sure si Iko rin at saka si Tristan, if they were here, kahit papaano to serve, di ba? In one way or another. Not really to serve, I guess, but it's really more the fighting, the idea
actually,
of
yung Expendables, they're thinking of Expendables 4. Okay.
Wow. Are you serious?
Expendables 4.
Kumikita may nanonood eh. So tuloy lang.
Yeah. And when that comes out, or even all the Expendables, look at who the producer is. If you see a name Stallone there, that's the style.
Surfboard.
Tapos he'll get all his barkada in the film. Lahat yan, barkada niyan, di ba?
Lahat mga retired action stars nandun na.
Retired action stars is there. Kahit kalaban nga niya, si Dolph Lundgren na Russian dati. Ngayon, si Gunner na siya, di ba? So, interesting.
But so si Stallone pa lang, si Stallone pa lang director ng Expendables 1. The Expendables, siya yung director talaga.
Research na kagad.
Written by, directed by.
What? Tama naman yan, ha? Nagsulat na, dinirect pa. And starring. Diba? Yan. Written, directed, starring. Tignan mo, producer. Baka siya rin nag-bankroll niyan. Producer.
Wala sa producer. Wala sa producer. Pero baka silent producer, hindi ko alam. Pero grabe yan.
How about Leach, meron kang isang article, diba, in relation, going back to yung mga beach trips natin. Sa vacation, yeah. Meron isa ka pang headliner eh.
Yeah, I got this from, magsasite na rin ako ng source, mahirap na, baka ma-fake news din. ABS-CBN News to. Lost at sea, a surfboard was drifts 8,000 kilometers to the Philippines from Hawaii. So imagine 8,000 kilometers, and it took only 6 months for that surfboard to be discovered in the Philippines. So
basically the whole ECQ.
Well, hindi siya ngayon nawala. It was Don Falter who lost his board in a wipeout in Hawaii. He's a professional surfer. And more than 2 years ago na to. So, pero 6 months after, kung 2 years ago, 6 months after, it was discovered here in the Philippines around August 2018. And a fisherman got it, sold it to his neighbor, and a businessman bought it who wanted to learn how to surf, posted it on Instagram, and Doug found it there again. Doon niya nakita after 2 years. So, yun yung board. It was light pale blue before. It's stripped off everything, but his name and the manufacturer's name is still there. So, I think the Filipino who found it here is offering to give it back to him. Siya naman, he might go here, which is in relation to our pandemic opening up din. Babalik siya dito. Pero tuturuan niya muna yung naka-discover ng board. Kasi hindi pa marunong eh. Balak bibigyan niya daw ng beginner's board. Yung si Branzuela. Ayun, Branzuela. So,
yun yung negosyante.
Yes.
Si Branzuela.
Oo. He
And
bought
the
it.
owner of the board.
Yes.
Si
2,000 pesos lang niya binili.
Wow.
Magkano?
2,000 pesos.
2,000 pesos.
Oh, binenta lang.
Kahit ako bibilin ko yun, 2,000 pesos.
Kahit di ka marunong bibilin mo yung surfboard.
What are the odds na mahahanap mo pa yung board?
Yeah,
diba?
Galing, ano?
Yes.
Oo.
To drift that far away, dami pwedeng mangyari dun sa board na yun. Madaganan ng balyena, masagasaan ng barko. So, I think it's a good reminder lang na this, he lost something that he didn't expect to recover, and yet by faith, it popped up again, di ba?
Yeah. Yung pala yung kinikwento nung lola ng tita ng pamangkin ko.
Ang layo.
Oo, nasa Hawaii sila nakatira eh. Oo, kapitbahay nila yan si Doug. Oo, nakwento nila. Oo.
Galing
Ngayon naalala ko lang. Oo. So,
what a coincidence.
Good na hanap ni Doug. No? So, ma-text nga mamaya. So, waiting to see you back here, Doug, if you're listening, if you're viewing, if you're part of the 7,000 viewers out
Pwede
there.
nyo ikwento. Feeling ko lang to. I mean, we're a generation of content on social media and in the internet. Mukhang may plano tong si Doug na i-document to and sabi niya, it's an excuse for me to go to the Philippines and visit and basically complete the story. So,
nice. Yeah.
We'll probably see the end of this documented somewhere in social media when that happens.
So, pwede natin i-offer si Direk Iko. Or tayo gumawa ng documentary niya. Why not, di ba?
Yeah.
Dami-dami nating viewers. Diba? 6 million. Oo. Grabe, no? But that's so nice, no? So,
pwede pang beach coach ang ating mga host dito. Lahat naman kasi beach body.
Yan. Yan ang nga ba sinasabi ko. Oo.
Beach body. Beach body.
Beached body.
Parang balyena lang yan na hindi makalis na beached body.
Beached body. Oy, sabi ni Vanji, Stallone having the slurred speech. Yes, oo. Alam mo ba kung bakit before I ask another question. Alam niyo ba kung bakit naging ganun yung mukha ni Stallone? Why one side
sa Rocky ba? Dahil ba sa Rocky?
Oo nga.
Sana nga akong ganun eh.
Para siya na stroke.
Stroke ba yan? Hindi.
Stroke
yun? He was yung forceps when the mom was giving birth. They had finorceps yung ulo niya. So kaya na-affectuhan yung
jaw.
Yeah, yung jaw.
Kasi yung sa latest Rocky, hindi mo na talaga siya maintindihan.
Yeah. Of course, age, diba? Age pa. So, yun. Isang tanong, as we move on in our show, meron ba kayong something of value to you na nawala? Parang yan si paring Doug sa Hawaii. Something of value to you that you lost na parang you gave up na. Sabi niya, sige na. Okay na, paubaya ko na lang yan. And then it turns up later on in life or several years after. Nagkaroon na ba kayo ng ganong klaseng experience?
Ako, hindi naman several years. Several days after lang. Nawala yung wedding ring ko a few years back. And then out of nowhere, hinanap ko naman lahat talaga. Out of nowhere, bigla nag-pop up siya sa lugar na hinanap ko na. It was, I checked everything. I checked the drawers. And then one day, it was just there on top. So, well, may hinala ako, baka may nag-attempt magnakaw na konsensya within that span of time. Tapos binalik din. Kaya lang sad ending po eh. A few days after that, nagpapagpag ng damit yung misis ko. Pagpagpag niya, nasa pocket ko pala. Nahulog, umikot, sumut sa drain. So sa tingin ko ito, this time around, wala nang pag-asa to. Hindi, pag nakita ko to ulit, may exclusive ang ating Kapetid.
Yes, of course.
Grabe yun.
Exclusive tayo sa kape tayo.
Sabihin ko sana, it was meant to be eh. Kaya lang ang pangit nung pagka... After a few days, nawala pa rin talaga.
Nawala pa rin talaga. Parang final destination yung ring na yun. Talagang dapat mawala siya.
Oo, mangyayari ang dapat mangyayari.
Tapos, yun. So, hindi rin ako masisi ng misis ko kasi siya yung nakawala.
Ayun yung maganda. Ayun yung maganda. Kasi pag ikaw yung nagpagpag at ikaw yung nakahulog,
kasalanan ko.
Hanggang ngayon, maririnig mo yun.
Oo.
Pero dahil hindi ikaw, you can choose to talk about it or not. You have a choice. Pag ikaw nakahulog, you don't have a choice. Maririnig mo talaga. Pero ngayon, you can casually talk about it.
How about you, King? Meron ka bang gano'n? Meron ka ba ng experience na gano'n?
Sa akin, siguro pinaka-expensive or akala ko na wala ko is cellphone. We were traveling, tapos syempre alam mo yung pagkadating mo sa isang lugar, pupunta ka sa hotel to check in, ganyan. And ito yung phone, laging kinukuha ng anak ko. So I thought it was with him all along. And after we settled in sa hotel, parang hinahanap namin, hindi namin mahanap kung nasaan. And this was abroad. So it's not like naka-on yung data, hindi mo ma-find yung phone, ganyan. And all that. We were just connecting to a Wi-Fi that time. So wala talagang way to find it. And I searched the car before, wala, hindi ko nakita. Then after a few hours, or hindi ko nga alam kung later during the day, I checked again the car and I found it there. So ayun, bumalik siya.
Interesting, pagka talagang mahalaga sa iyo yung bagay na yun, gagawin mo lahat para hanapin yun, di ba? Well, of course, your wedding ring and a cell phone. I mean, that's so. All of those are very attached to us every day. I mean, we can leave the house without our wallet, but not without our cell phone. And the wedding ring is, of course, a sign, di ba? Na it's a sign not just for you, but to others that you are committed to someone. Di ba? So, importante. Na pag nawala, talaga hahanapin mo. Parang si Paring Doug, di ba? Na nawala yung surfboard niya. I'm sure, ilang araw, ilang linggo niyang hinahanap yan. Until finally, siguro, he just gave up and said, sige, parang, na lang yan, I'll just buy another surfboard or and then it turns up somewhere, di ba? Where, it now becomes literally newsworthy. And, that's the same way with us many times, di ba? Tayo naman, mahalaga naman tayo kay Lord. Di ba? We're very precious in His sight. Na pagka nawawala tayo sa landas, nawawala tayo sa purpose niya, nawawala tayo sa plano niya, hahanapin talaga tayo. Diba? Tapos ibabalik tayo dun sa dapat nating gawin. Yun ang lesson dun sa things that get lost. Sa akin, when I lost this is not my actual wedding ring. This is the second wedding ring. Kasi I was in the beach with some of our friends, sila Joel Magpantay and all. So, it was in Iloilo. We were playing, alam mo yung, naglagay kami ng dalawang interior ng gulong. Dati may interior pa eh. Tapos nagba-basketball kami sa beach, kunwari yung, alam mo yun, yung having fun, clowning around. And then I lost it slipped out of my finger. The
Pumayat ka ba na? Pumayat ka?
Hindi, sobrang lamig lang. Parang masakit ka kayong magsalita.
Hindi, pumayat ka, lumuwag.
No, the ring was gold, and now it's silver. My original wedding band was gold. Yung sand, siya, yung hindi siya white sand, parang brownish
golden.
Yes. So wala talaga, tigil talaga lahat kami, tapos hinanap namin. pagtawag ko kay Vera at that time, sabi ko, Han, may bad news ako. Sabi niya, ano? Sabi ko, we were playing, tapos nawala yung wedding ring. Hindi hinahanap namin lahat, hindi namin makita. Sabi ni Vera sa akin, so, ano yun? Hindi na tayo kasal.
Yung pala yung ano ng ring.
Hindi sa magalit. Sabi niya, so, ano yun? Hindi na tayo kasal. Sabi ko,
The best. Yun.
sabi ko, okay lang. Yeah, I mean, we can, go and look for one and find another one. Importante yung hindi mo
Kasal pa rin
nakakalimutan.
kayo.
Kasal pa rin kayo. May commitment tayong ginawa sa isa't isa. Simbolo lang yan.
So kinakabahan na ako ngayon, ha? Pareho kayo nawala na ng wedding ring.
Pero yun yung importanteng malaman doon na when you lose something valuable, you will always go out and find it.
Yeah.
And a lesson there to be learned is when huwag tayo mag-alala kasi it's not every day that we're always in the will of God or in the plan of God or in the purposes of God. But the saving grace there is pag nawawala tayo sa landas o nawawala tayo sa plano, nawawala tayo sa purpose ni Lord, siya mismo yung humahanap sa atin, siya mismo yung nag-reach out sa atin para ibalik tayo. And I guess that's the assurance. Most especially now, na pandemic, ang dami nating ginagawa plano na sarili natin na later on, ibabalik din tayo ni Lord sa plano niya. Yun lang naman lesson for the day while we're talking about the headline na is losing something valuable and then finding it after 6 months, di ba? Importante yun. Uy, mga kapatid, 8:56 na, papasok na yung 7 million viewers natin, papasok na sila sa opisina. So parting thoughts now that it's Hump Day. Hump Day is Wednesday. This is the weekend of the weekdays. So parting words, parting thoughts or one thing that you want to leave with them? DJ, umpisa natin sa'yo.
For me, siguro in relation to that, kung ano yung sinabi ni RD na, our God can really find us even when we're lost. Ito nga yun, kahit hindi ka lost, kahit intentionally nagtatago ka or feeling mo you are too much in the dark right now, that no one can reach you, He can still find you. That kind of light can shoo away the darkness, any form of darkness, anytime, any day. So for those of you watching who are not really in the best place possible, I can guarantee this. Ako na mag-guarantee that too will pass. Not because I said it, but because God's word says it. And there are better days to come. So let's not wait for the better days to come to let our better self show up. Diba? So sana wag tayo magpadala sa ating mga sitwasyon lately and sa mga negative at fake news lalo na. So sana hindi fake news yung binasa kong surfboard na yun. Mukha naman hindi. Ikaw, King.
Sa akin naman, I totally agree with Lee J and Kapitan RD. Okay? And really yung lang din, alam niyo yung kung nasan man kayo ngayon, if you feel you're in the lowest of your life right now, the best is yet to come. Okay? Ang maganda kasi is pag nandun ka na talaga sa pinaka malala na sitwasyon na naiisip mo sa sarili mo, that it cannot get any worse. It means that the best, so much good can come out pa. Okay. In the future, there are so many things that you can have or experience na medyo malayo pa ngayon because of this pandemic or where you are right now, maybe even emotionally, financially, spiritually. The best is yet to come is the best advice or thought that we can think of, diba? A hope that we can hang on to, that God knows us by name, and He has the best plans for us. And today, our test today can be a testimony for tomorrow. So yun lang.
Naka naman! Quotable quote yun, mga kapatid. Wow, galing yun, King. Pang-ending. And that's true. Crisis is temporary. It is never permanent. the world in history has gone through many crises, world pandemics, and life just got better after those crisis situations. Whether that was a world war, of course, at the time that you're going through it, it's not pleasant, it's not nice, but life became better afterwards. And so remember that the crisis is only temporary. The best, as King said and as Lee J said, is yet to come. And not only that, believe for the best, prepare for the best, because that's what God has in store for all of us. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, and in behalf of my friends, Lee J, King, Tristan, and Iko, we want to say thank you so much for joining us this morning. We'll see you all again on Friday at 8:05 a.m. here on Kapetayo. See you. Good morning.
Thanks, guys,
Bye.
for watching. Friday.